euros no best pie basa just a basa a 130 and Sanomon Sapakana Omun Setmaka and airporter me jam aso edamamo I'm a biaso to kama mami konate registration and ugramu La Liga Real Madrid omatimi register konate Ibrahim Konate omo register no La Liga biaso kama confirmation omo de ebe biaso adama no won say konate omo register no La Liga biaso kama the registration and I'm patching a dasono. Church, I'm breaking it down. As for at the amamo. Now Renato Viega. Now also Real Madrid. As oka options and all. We are Portuguese player now. Madison per left-footed centre back. Se left-footed centre back there. Say Renato Viega. As for a left-footed centre backs and all, or Cobble Monitano, as a pair kama, a pet to the number, a Bassadia, this a Raul Asensio, a fitting muko, or Quadama than Papa, Najanto Monday, still, or RP Leipzig, or what oil training, says, or turn the green light, a fly, from Germany, no one could pay our Madrid, no one could medical. Na deal omo aklosu na biaso to kama say oguse RB Leipzig oyomu a player entowa so far oye the training say biaso petma kama enu ededa na Real Madrid second bid for young Diomande enu between 110 250 million euros me pacho enu no omunya and rejected deal no around 120 and a Madrid ebetua nessa team I friend Madrid and epapo team I friend Madrid and epapo behind closed door and a sack came no as so epapa so and no diamante na Real Madrid diamante Moreno a catch Madrid paying for as so making sure as a Vini Junior a better renew no Madrid for some point no say on pesa or renew. Reports that Madrid a person final agreement over a new long-term deal with Vini Junior. Now, boy, no, among say on pesa or renew. Almost some of Fakye Moreno so pesa point it now. No biaso ayakama. Real Madrid omo pin further talks. Nina say a man day. And omo be a pesa omo Vini Junior. A team common entourage. No biaso ya fine. Na Vini Junior premo Jamaica. Wane ne father ena ne brother na opiemo Jamaica no image sleeping egusu bebre aye jejamo peruro aso ediamamo na biaso atumi aye fine eno ede dawa ye jejamo breaking it down aso ediamamo yegusu breaking no down mami emfa we ma ese Zion Suzuki opaka Japan ebe piem a World Cup ono ena ne edam was say we the first black Japanese says a PSG as soon as Palmer Ekasa Pen Juve as soon as Zion Suzuki na omutinaba na biaso ayekama enu edetewa ye checham so adamamo na enu achino mami Kvaratskhelia ka no na ene PSG omo resume for preseason na Kvaratskhelia okon wodi new car me pacho ne po 429,000 euros and I'm pacho or the ato esa Rolls Royce or the toy and no at the eba ye checham adamana mami pacho PSG omu team no time and oma rival aso ewo preseason yente omo greetings ne kakra.
Ça va?
Ça va?
Ready for new season?
Hein?
Ready for new season?
Of course.
Votre vacances?
Très bien, et toi? Bien. Prêt pour la nouvelle saison?
Magnifique, mon ami. Mais magnifique.
Ça va?
Bien, on a passé des bonnes vacances. On a eu le temps de bien profiter. Et voilà, c'est reparti. Et ça fait du bien à tout le monde.
Comment ça? Ça va?
Alors, a PSG, a place arrival for preseason. And ye checham adama na Bradley Pacola, my fama Liverpool for a pepoino. na boy no ebetumi cost to Liverpool around 150 million euros. Eno diamante ese PSG ebetumi agene no na boy never Ibrahim Mbaye ye kan Mbaye ono so ma ofantina ma Liverpool and Manchester City the representatives akache Liverpool ne Man City esa kodano available so mo pa Aston Villa omo dene ema omo na mom Aston Villa for say ya Mbaye omo empano eno airport ametia me church am breaking it down eso edi amamom na me patro ma Nathaniel Brown training no and na utwa eba mu nchira almost a public air training section. Na Nathaniel Brown, the first day, the training, or no NAD left footed air player, were left back, a new player, Bamunchin, or the training camera, and watch my Bamunchin, a team Nankasa training, or no post and pa, a Bamunchin. Plus na eba omo resume omo ye train my supporters no aso pa enjoy kakra ever se bibia eba ye kama eno de dawa ye jeja mo na ya breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya jeja mo yompo aso de amam e wo dwumade no so na mamenya adwo e wo Danny Welbeck uram e wo Chelsea for Danny ni take Welbeck omo happen from Brighton. Na on send a contract of Brighton and preview 2027. Na Chelsea say interest. Meaning say Alonso was say all per quality plus leadership or pro leadership qualities are or bet me ajabe watch Chelsea team no enunti and or person or didn't a passa dia dilap on pechano kwai ama Eliam dilap esweko and airport ametem and which all per experienced striker na otwa Premier League no na onya boy na ye fed Danny Welbeck experience na obetumi ajabeboa enti profile ye say e passa e say e mega onya emai eso obetumi akọ enu achi di lap epekọ enu ena magiu eso ebetumi akọ enu airport ametem efi Chelsea aso ya mi jeje ma breaking it down na Nicholas Jackson already okọ omo decided Ese Jackson Liam Delap Emmanuel Emega omo edeya omo ebeko enti so omo kona magiu kodia na se Danny Welbeck oba obetuma bebo omo pa na urama Rafael Leao Fenerbahce effort open direct talks with AC Milan so omo Rafael Leao na se omo na paduma mama offer ekosi 2030 on 10 million euros a year na nwachi no mama AC Milan and we 60 million euros diamante and say AC Milan betumi aton ama bena kopem Monteki ni wo baduma na Zinedine Zidane ochira and French Football Federation ebe pa no ntoma official announcement be pa eso manager na omo ni take it prices the first match of France coacha the first match against Italy on Kochebia take it no say and I will put you as was stadium war na me pacho a shall sell from 35 euros not when you're 55 euros 75 95 125 145 no 175 and I will put you open VIP 175 no trana de Cotra Stade France na wakoshe na biaso ayekama na me pacho World Cup best goal of the tournament as to Enyapa Cape Verde. Omu plan never Sydney Lopez Cabral. Ni gona Osheti Argentina. Eno enya best goal of the World Cup tournament. Eno ene dasuna. When dress out go away. Eno se World Cup no. Go se pio munyina no. Sa go away. Ene the best air goal. Ene go FPA. Eno edieba. Yede emam no. Nampacho Inter Milan. Opini Christian Chivu, I'm 2 days off. I said, I'm rested. Then I'm a Wednesday, and I'm a resume preseason. No, my copem Hong Kong. Now I'm Hong Kong for preseason. Now in Tamland, we be as why you come. As for Eddie Amawomo, and no Eddie Tower, ye judge, I'm breaking it down. Not yet touching it down. na ya knocking it down na ya jeja mu yompo eso ede amam e odwumade no so na me no kasai me pacho mame Premier League no net spend ni nyina no se ukoroma net spend of the Premier League clubs over the last 5 seasons say pacho esi ete Chelsea Edikai for the last 5 seasons almost spending 900 million euros. Tottenham 795 million euros. United 713 million euros. Arsenal are spending 675 million euros. Man City 562 million euros. Liverpool 534. Newcastle 311 million euros. Nottingham Forest 228. Ipswich Town 210. Bournemouth 204 million euros. Crystal Palace 148 million euros. Fulham, the last 5 seasons, net spend. Fulham 146 million euros. Sunderland, that's for 109. And Everton 86. Brighton 48. Coventry 46. Leeds United 39. Aston Villa 14. And a whole City 24. And so far, the last 5 seasons, we check it so far, Sika, clubs, me pacho obia, as to spend ya, and no dear dawa, ye jama breaking it down, not ya touching it down, not ya knocking it down, not ya nyabutre, not ya jamu yompo, as to damam ewotmadian so, I have fatcha TV sunye, not ya breaking it down, touching it down, fatu team, as a Monday, to Friday, a piano in your ball. 3 p.m. The entire sports team led by ABOU DIABY. Now, you translated the standard version, bro. Now, Urama, me pacho Premier League impanyum for. Some bad trial be. Now, try and set a pair above for the goalkeepers. And delay time. They said, don't pen say. Some popo. Na se goalkeeper eto form. Na se. Referee and fed the medical team. Asa omra ana mefa goalkeeper nkwa wo team na wo goalkeeper eda form na urgent treatment no e was say you player baako ekogina outside for 1 minute no Premier League for no the so mo te eba said the player goalkeepers no end delay time no report amete me judge am breaking it down at the amamo Luis Diaz player of Colombia Osakai aso adima bamunchen ahila afa contacting no aso munya no mo pe omo epese omo de ne ba na bia so ayekama anu Luis Diaz anu achiri India yi aso abotma Everton Senegalese no ono so mo say omunya no mo pe enya bad emfa ema wo mo anu ejefro eba ye chechama breaking it down na ya touching it down na ya knocking it down na ya jejamu yompo aso ade ama ebrene kro Yenina so emfa nsem no emfa ensewa mononi ensemo na minya birthday way na international ABOU DIABY emfa dia kare ento so emamo ene eye gifty birthday na gifty awodoma gifty maami kuma ye friend no eye afia esem fi adwumadie so ema wawoda pa yema happy birthday emfa emano yese awradi share awrada ho bible edema esa uye student awko school there awrade mo ho ban on kra wona taban kesena sena de bia enyankunde emfa ema ummaami afia ese odo no pewasempa nti gifty happy birthday the happiest birthday ena yede ema na nyame shapa nti kwaku yenyina so na yemfa nsem no ensia na diakanya no umpepia emfa ma hwefo no
asara kase yakọ emfa ma Luther se wajana na so abomode de afam kakra ne ade a ti nyame nya ne kesho hia no na onkosumbu adwuma pa ne mboa na ne amande da ye etimi efabedi eba na yetimi afa so era ma asara kase rekọ efama Millennium Constructions de bi America de chose ne ohwe ana uti a June July no yere baba bewura mu nyame boa August no omo aye nhihye pa no ene se yeze brana bra betwa asase na yemoa etimi enya ntutuye bi a eboa na ne madada di petimi era ma na de tenze bebi te za dankwa me orwani chemu aso efia era afi bebi etisa hinema kokoben and sase awodo na wa we nya waterlock nkobi kota asase wo bebi a ensuo to a na akwa kota wo eba sa emwa kra mane man ko yi create me fama yezo to asase wo mu nsem a obobo mode ye niema awodo na eboa na hye na da ye paire ama me patro ese nete ye beboa free documentation free registration and free fencing no ye be sa bomode ayeni free etimi area mawa unya ne bebi a yiza millennium construction and dance wo niema bia omo ze na free bedroom houses ya de odwa man so a omo eton to the contact omo na yembo a won so no present na usi dan on person obeto bia contact omo na omo embo izaza dance wo niema bia omo ewo bi you said no way into real estate development opeso si hotel araze pono opese won so no obo modena utimi renovate fie no say aye dada no omehwe na omo edi wudwuma edi ama kuma se bo hyen na Yas Junction on abomode etimi enya omo omana mane 0244 274084 0244 no aboa na on the Millennium Constructions in pay for in common ya boana ne ma da ye pa etimi edi ama enu so echi no asidane bi nko emfa ema ene urwani echema na eze Gentleman Dental Clinic na yemwa embo se no bra ma ne man ko ye pretimi emfa ma za na wanya ha bi ewo num no owa a wote se wo se ne bebi kika ne man hye dan ko ye ne urwani chemo ewo Gentleman Dental Clinic ma so ya dog behwe na wabwana we jaw na so pa obobody examination and consultation no ya de cost root canal treatment do mu sen no ana wanya ha bi omo mere na omo aboan to see me obia no wo de contact omo Ghana baby a omo edijuma 0559 139582 0559 139582 ne mere omo be di nkomo na nsema wodo na ya bomode acheche mu so no etimi edi amount na face no makedi a chose nyame bo a Fakye corporate aerobics no ejipene na the 8th August akoso ewo Kumasi Cultural Center na the etiane ze ene o qualify so nso beba na ye nyina ya kan bom ni atete ya pomu edi nezo yo chicheni ene uye student ene se bankers no ene ye kife clubs na na sepo no eye fan clubs out na even football club kra no mo akwanya so on the 8th August no ye nyina be 5:30 ni issue Kumasi Cultural Center arodie bebre ewo echi fa wo hwem ne amboa na dwumadie no enye krabehe na ene no Atus BTS Millennium Construction era meka ye no na Lawson Industries era afi no Amuzu Eba Clinic omunyina o madaro makambo ma dwumadie ne yehwe na ye di dwuma na aboa na ne makoyie pa eri ama obepeze bia beba beton ne ma bi ho na sepo no obepeso baba be showcase ne ma na wa register opeso nso no ma meka aboafo no we bia nsuo monje drinks we na monkambo ne mboa na enye krabera 0456 176204 0556 176204 na yemwa na bibi ande di pemfa mama we na menkin kind messages kakra ansana mabana me ne mabegafo aba beto aso na mo wadwe nche no ebetimi aba on the WhatsApp line 0207543637 0207543637 mauza master Fuseni ere good evening aba chairman mechi apa chamo me girize baby a obi a na me ko kama pere ma me boss no master Fuseni and I'm also a bright kid. Also good afternoon Abu, watch you live please. Liverpool update MON-FRI Luta Manya bi Nanaya Ak Royal. Good afternoon Abu and the team please have Abib and say Prince create Fakye Sport. Hey Madrid pa. Why 120 for this player without going for Rodri? The obizore ba ebe run no Starboy watch the show live and clear. Out of Mim Airport, Champion Abu, MON-FRI, Arimati, Calm Kid. Also, good afternoon, pace setters. Monday's edition of Fakye Sport loud and clear. At my buying, life is short trip, but I will build a legacy before I leave. And I'm also Kwame Setino. Good afternoon, Abu. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. More update on Barcelona and David Manco. Nedia on the end by Evans, Quinote, Efum. Now, hello guys. I'm watching you live from Isicado. In person, please, guys. Any Chelsea news? Luta Manya bi Joe Evans. Good afternoon, Sportsmasters. Your show is live at Akwase, and more update on Barcelona. Fantastic sport, Fakye Sport, no size. Great use to offset. Yao Boate, Oche, all inside Akwase. Francis Barnes, Abu, about you live from Mankesim. Please update your Real Madrid transfer. Luta Manya bina Frank Apeko. Ebo modi edi yen eba. Ebi Ramco Kerosene. Watch you live from Akoko Amon. Also, whether Tinkler or whoever Accra to folk who beat Anum, wishing my daughter Big Abeta, who is admitted at Living Waters Hospital, Speedy Recovery. Nyamen Sari Ayenombra, Emijano Naso, na fi Mauzene Kufiajima Black Man, watch you live inside Pig Farm in Accra, and Ike, or why any champion, Eddie Yen, about W Runner Fatches for no size, and on the update on Chelsea, so Francis Barnes, Givon Barnes, is Jean Diomande, coming to Real Madrid next season. Maybe I can't call it there. I'm the Eddie Obebana, Wababi Rumna, Niamadi de Yepa. Etimiara club e form Real Madrid eza pepe ena nkomono isietia ye de edan wona abo na ne madeda di ti ma de nbra e ba mehwe na marking count the WhatsApp line 0207543637 0207543637 Roma na mahwe na marking kind abo na ne makuye da ma quick one ma menya birthdays no na memra na men koba ni mi ade di mehwe na minyi me amewo faase ne de na mfio na men come nim na bibia ande dadi edion me ofase no no me say queen dini birthday weekend na ofaso aye mrekaka so me ame ofase mi sister Penny Abigail ne ba no Queen Adonai Michelle queen no ko eduatia Miss Educational Complex on am ofase wo so queen belated birthday queen fama nyina be Penny pauza busuan na ye do pa di o mami Abigail usia mere me friend usu eno papa ne onana mami kimo na wo fa me Jakarta ne omo makeka ni nyina ase ye ma happy birthday awodadie pa nyina be ye penyimpa na mona ye nam so no tusa na mona bi na emboa na ne mankoyozi fie de nyame som na eni bibia akọ na ye ne sa na ne man de ye pe mfama so happy birthday nko mfama me ame wo fa se we abada ho so hwa no wa hwedi because abada ho ma men come ni na me hwe the other one no so happy birthday nko etimi fama Irama Irama na efini amini pa Escobar jet ozi ne nyame man kwatenten ma ahoden a na odi nyina ba be penyimpa na watu anamo ama me no papa nam so bibi wama wadwen a odi besua de akọ anim so happy birthday from Escobar jet enko etimi fama Irama ni ade a ti sa pepe ene si etie gwagu akwa babiem
yo so gwagu
na asemo hwe we ni so na me sending na even say na no me no din komo be concerning ya one guy bia ya na oche manu so bibia so
oche
manu so bibia
so say obamu na say oche so nyame no
sa pepepe after you show no bibia me catch us ya na obekọ the various groups no na wa record the audio no acha man kofo bebredi na say mfa the picture no nso so ne mo na ba so ni the friend Kwani Emmanuel na onyini wa tebubu na the playing mate ni Ibrahim Afis Aguna no no na ebo na Gideon Wejamo enti ono no ne urwa ni chiemu Tiobodom Senior High Technical School ono wo in national service enti Kwani no onyini wa tebubu oye heavy brutal was a movie ejuma no
heavy
no dia two groups a wodu ni ma na ebo ama na makwere ma enti Kwani nyame nsho onye okese ejuma pa na oboma ye no koso ana boss ejuma pa no fama ye nezo ye tawichi bibia be fine are nkasa bebre but bibia be fine
oncha wifi mami
unim na wifi na
oncha wifi mami
ana mezu unim na wifi na
kwagu
Kwani menye sure za wifi ko mami za sa waku ura ba bia
kwagu oncha na wifi mami
kila no ene waye majuma na wi enti me mpe ba bi
ye aduma bia ho pacho aduma na ezo ene ezo
surprise
obenin
God kick so na abalo
da chiro bafu
hey
boy no what
oju ni o mi wa so
say why scarce
mi angaza na no kwene ye ban nipa bi ho ye me ngonwa
why scarce
hey surprise
ade no kwene ye wa
adu ve me
mafi o
surprise
mafi o pa
wow akoja to ba
the real can as a plains
akoja to
hey surprise
obedi
ojo home now is ofa baby surprise ofa baby surprise ofa but who's all report ni bi the one check to
na me ngo
e dey am ma congratulations ara me nya botre
congratulations for the obedi for only
question na bibiza o
ti assembly ya ni wonya
botre surprise
me enzem ni word ma mi huna me kan muzam say me die na ebia nipa kro bebusebusa am questions no hu yi na say da yemu ana say oyede no because and them new word mammy, I mean, baby.
I blogger said on what you do.
Serious,
Bibia pick your stories. It's always really
now the Kobohana, what the idea?
I'm afraid me, I mean, you.
And I said, is a wow ye.
Then I'm a
say, we not sound, you know, so now.
Oh, ben Yametias. And that's what they may fetch a minimum one. And you know, be sending a message to say, Marquette Fatcher.
Sally Palos watching. A little bizarre. That Mrs.
Marquette Fatcher. Nyanko Pardon, no,
Bibia Cocamani. Ah,
Nyanko Pardon.
Near Masha ye.
Oh, Bibiashi.
Why catches them?
And Joe,
I can't tell Madame.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you, is it?
I get you.
What?
It's a prince.
And come on, only moon commono, meaning the India or pretended said the ass wouldn't you.
One more yard, Kuma, and I Tom, Munyas come maybe. Yadi, John Bayashi, but more yard, the mums come maybe. Oh,
on who's winning the Umbia.
When you're any bow.
And then I can say, through your bell. I will look through your bell.
I did be Judas, the Rivino.
Oh, free bottom the API, but with himself, we shall to him. And so no, because he be bishop.
You won't enter to Azakan.
Means I'm a cabia, no one.
The Mancas was Miss Enche.
I know they're crazy, son of a.
Oh, I'm going to have Nipper.
Every pound you want.
I'll call you on those Nipper Cobra said then.
I really might be a fibano.
Be a fibano.
As if he as much if you ask my catcher there.
Nare, I'm cotton denture.
Want to be from film for being count. Why? Oh, we are quite. Mon for your room near the Aramishe. Mammy shall say a few sooner. Fire corner in room near the still 3-1 and 3-2. Yet to take Canaba. Because the Abdi Oza is a assemble cry. On my share 4-2. My share 4-2. But a youth football, no, the way aircon is more or less like Prince and your coaching problem.
Frankly, a bit of all.
A fabia.
A shall see free. Because no cranny one ABOU. I do a bit controversial. Sometimes more about this. Oh, no, this is a Luther saying.
I say a ball.
I don't know. It's no beer who's a banana.
The can say but something little on that one. ABOU, they say you see, there can be a team full of average players, but when you're a good manager, obey me and get results out of that team.
Oh, okay.
You bet me a team full of average players. Men come with Chelsea team then in any way. But that Chelsea team are more the UEFA Champions League under Thomas Tuchel. Obianto no boas no on that set of squad and they could touch Chelsea. Even they got to a point in time, not the leader at the back, Thiago Silva so pray. And he look into the squad. Now it's okay. Chelsea squad we normally who call every positioner are they the best?
I was all pound 4-2 now.
4-2 now, very good. And the unya a good coach, who be average players, but ebia own to me near the ultimate goal. Bet me be out to one be Phyllis. Where your man and near my back, whom you knew me and said you bet me at the top level. Be at the end, Tessa, who say players, no talent, will be a better gun and need talent be over.
As I bring one shows they do be among common Monsumu succession plan account because it team be for Kobo. Meaning say
succession on the part of the players and our coaches.
Something like that. Players no.
Players aside no.
Wabanda 15. We no. Obeje bi ono an ho nkofo a omo move from under 15 no.
Yeah, no.
No. Kwaku ye den a unya full team name form.
That is why I can say Katia across no. Because from top omo na say ye that proper succession plan at the tour. And the entire say na Luis de la Fuente. Sorry to say, and manager be anoye. But because of that proper succession plan, a coach in the players who no do more ba. Say ye bibi sa na ye hye sa de na to no ma Ghana ye what talent.
Whatever
it's not
like buy be bana
nim more talent. One nipa bonese mo nipa afa. Na ne back let's place it on record.
Yeah.
Who ye no free wa. Ye mfa no ma papa na nya adwuma na ese se de. Now, say in our blaster, you have a clear example. Now, the Ebasa research, Mr. Researcher, at least you are more through the ranks. You are more than 20 World Cup of Ghana. Isn't he the blaster as goalkeeper now?
Yeah.
Into one country,
no,
Michael Lesson, Suleiman Tide.
Well, you see, Kona, if you so your problem, you're back up. Only problem.
Oh.
Now, I can't say we. What degrees by my return quickly. Oh, Tia, who say, I don't know, say the air, but what your moment to a moment. You all play a beer full sad in the air, and then fast why you do all. Fatawi Shaku. Future Blasters captain. So, yen in Yama year. Because Fatawu the next World Cup will be to my sample. Obo you cry now, what then will be to my sample the next 2 World Cups, said Yamagana. And as I bring me,
oh, yeah.
The Coco winning, but Omonia, and only the Sababe say a crown. You team is a player, no more corner, no more coco tomu.
You know,
and no, I really crowd, say Prince. And you call up her. I say, a your merit in the panel.
Or more from do not merit it.
Yeah, the building is Syria cotton.
Does it? You could be in this.
You see, these are the kind of things people think they are mere controversial. So who?
WWN.
There is a team in this country that the coach is for in our bar. The coach is not happy with the way the players are adapting to the system or the training. The coach is not happy. Players know that top team at the highest level, but the basics are you expect a player while rising through the ranks who will do Kotokono should get unya. Numerous number of times we coach Kotoko training grounds. We all have to say we are coach Ogum and I say Karim Zito. Cut back, cry. We know we cut back.
Now Obi is a brains will do 15 years. One channel cut back or 25 in average.
And yes, one of the reasons why players no come to buy no. This system, system say Obi bra. Na be survive. In the system where we more Ghana, Obi is trying to survive. And so why we here to survive. Until you had people no come your systems here Juma. Untiming pass system don't survive. You need to follow the system to end life and be suffer. That is the way we are suffering. You know, this we know and we try not to do. Ghana football.
One particular thing is why I hear the mentality of your boys. Even crying fanko the senior side.
Yeah.
Otokone has to folk mono. The players for free other clubs ni muba. For Moba, look at the hype around them. Look at Omo performance. Even let's put the hype aside. Omo performance na ankasa. E anet say no modeba. But the moment Omba be drew on, wants a mentality in assessment. Player no nim so onimbo de bo pound. But tobacco toko na ball no be bon we dream wa won ti say ah ball ni way. And this why are they be one thing no why are they be the moment that these players no ombe fall under a little bit of pressure. Ombe nya ensesa kakra bi ne standard be raise kakra. Bibi ketwe bi sesa won the life ni mu a na ne BBS sesa. Omo ntimi hold on to that mentality say ah maba be do kotoko no na me final destination no. Nti ha say ni na ese me ball ni nyina. Be obedru o fili say de me ye na me di bedru ye no. En na ye the final ten na ese me ye. Nti obedru ana mentality ni bibia ajebu ekofom. En na ha ya adwen. Seriously, mentality is so.
And one of the chichi muruku ma na mekoka. Mekoka me nanano me yenko
bi ha ye.
Nanano me because ye crew ma mentality no kwaku. Ti say e different from babia ha no. Come the boys na mo mu babi hu babia ho de kra na ye omo say ha na ye last stop.
Does it?
But there are somebody players be work. Ti say the no ka players be work to one house. Omu say enya wura ha idie.
And one.
Yeah, we on san nyene no hu. Or the one or they peggers.
A team that oba, you team pamon players baby the
horse. Oh, when you're humble.
What Bokotokone has been season be our bar. Some man for justify your conclusion. Oh, but justified to stay. If you don't play beyond yourself and give us the results I pass, you will go.
No, uncle. About my sister Zulia Samba, this Yama. Seven Amankuna.
Ah, Unia.
Manya disika. I don't see any papa kwa monka no crenche no. If you are not a professional player, you don't live like a professional player. Obekwa ba da bia.
Na system
na okoba so a omo ane be gini ntiri da bia obekwa ba.
Na they say so oba.
And I mean say you people should advise him.
Advise but you come on a campaign. Onimo oni bo.
Ah yo. Me. Ya wo mo brekum titi mo brekum. Recruit professionals are providing. Now your professional friend another teacher or ball is a bofo kotoko the ball Black Stars. Share football. A juma back on. Me the be me or more motor football. Me show moyana or mon mobile kakramame because mom life is Ghana footballer bia no betima Ghana na so abobo physical 25 years is Ronaldo ni Messi. So when you get the chance, be a professional. Adebaku eku omo pa no. Otu kro na ye onimbobo. Ana Messi ni Cristiano Ronaldo mo kro YouTube video. Now we are amankwa. And you be an animal. What if so be to Ghana? Onim say essentially John Dramani mama na Ghana. So if you go to baby no more there, you adapt to the coach teacher on the open abinya. You see this same player back kotoko issues be na fear na sanko be Chelsea. This same player before back kotoko no we can ko Europe issues be na be. This same player was anko a year san be sikroma. Ntu da onko ada bi ade anko na enya anko ye bodi. E na manko na ma tenana ye player. And obo be nye diana na me de ma ne Brekum Chelsea ama o makope no ntu do onte no no nye sa.
That is how.
You mate. When you mu okroma sa. Emre bi atwam yen ex under 20 player. Ex black Galaxy player. Who was a CVW? Koni nama na wasaba. Okoni nama na wasaba.
Yempe na asem.
Kwasi aniti a. Agro no. You onko na wiase obi ampe wasem.
Yempe asem. Nti na
onko na wiase obi mpe wasem.
Na say yenye den. Ipo na mpe asem den yenye.
Onyere mo ho.
Aha, fantastic.
Onyere mo ho.
Ekwan wada.
So sa kwan mu ndo masi kwan no. So sa.
Me don't answer.
So sa.
Nipa no kono oba when given the opportunity obo kotoko wantimi abo he went back wajigo kini back to back and wakwa aside Ghana wantimi amon waba we should see so what magba aduana otimi bo na say esa fa ne ka say omo mpe na asem mo mpe ma asem mo se menye da bia menye
na so ne enko e
obi amanyo nya ma kona
ai jenjini nema
onye na ze ya pa afutu hu obi anya de obeti
ona me da kura mi tu kwa ube yi eja
obi anya de obeti mi aye
mtunufu obi yi eja be say praise be yes abi
ube fa afutu de ai
ube fo so asante ma ye nyina em pre ne enko na se bi se butu wo na de o ya de na uza du ya me ye na nya ntu
this obi na be catch us eja
life after football no people suffer a lot too those who win omo rise ya kobo bo no Europe no omo be na omo jiska na isa ankofo no sofa na wo na manu ha ya
na ball na ankasa no ball na ankasa no so obe tenase a chewo sase so a eno do so chen ball na abbo no ndi e ho na asem no today when we come from we are talking about Ronaldo musika ni ade wo sa pia na ukuma usika duza wo boje
ni serious you know that the bia ko team ya termination the bia ni nyiro omo yo
of course
answer prince omo yo
e be kakra no na
efe be du ba bi no
I am Monday Stars
sasa akwaku
na man kuna say baby oduru wanyi no he should realize that onhu ne say
no but ni age ni dia kra no ni age no nka na yo amankra so no 27 years o amankra age amankra chance ya ball Ghana Premier League no 16 years those days Brekum Chelsea he was with the national under 20 onye player aketwo
so if our 27 26 kwa na o ni peak of the power it has a mess with
baby no na me no ehye me no
worrying very worrying but in a way but we can so I say we are to nche yemo aduana for so abaso because frankly speaking amankona ko ntimi ambo but the reputation in the league in good nti aduana timi nya such a player it means going forward no munsu anya at least a player with me aju go kin wo the league ni mu dey
o dey beba fie why
o dey beba fie na edisa anko
enko ye di why but me nka bie mu enko ye di
on say ye di nkomo ni na na sa baba manfo ye omo football na ya akono and omo man na FFF it's the same thing that happened with France and they do have they confirmed Zidane as the manager for France national team
omo nyambo ochina
you can confirm me no but could take it for the games over the first game over no ababon tin amanfo di ho nkobo it ranging from 35 euros to see 175 euros and amanfo are rushing to buy the ticket because e zizu na eba be ejuma amanfo you omo football yi trying to get football to a stage where no money na betimi aweke dia ma wo mu say it here can say nim dey akotoko ne halo
Yeah.
Can they sell advanced tickets? Can they sell advanced tickets? Nine. So these are the kind of things I need to emergencies, but when you're watching so many, so and size can 35 euro, maybe 370 Ghana cedis, and they work for more category sales as say, Koku, they are doing business. Koku, was it done as him now? Mount say, my mom, a picture, and bet me that. Mount say, Laurent Blanc, a dim comobi far Zizu. Me support no menene ya adwen to some extent but menene nya adwen entirely the would in someone when Blanc can also say France adwuma ne scare Zidane because if you look at Zidane in adwuma wa ye as a coach what the Champions League means are back to back and I'm Real Madrid football wa ball the level in the football they do here and the aura Zidane crowd the room of France national team anymore. The job won't scare him. That is the more reason why a man winner has done a difficult job. We're building a status for himself. We're building a legacy that everybody expects. Say this should be the benchmark because Zidane always say no benchmark. And the benchmark coaching, winning the Champions League back to back with Team Real Madrid. So now Okofa team Biana. That is the benchmark. And one of the reasons why to me was the out of a year coach in Chesa because but we for money be one team anya sana wo come here adwuma no what they want to team perform. It happened to Obra a friend here Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho adwuma what journey over the years is the reason why or call Tottenham no man they will part ways with him or call Roma they will part ways with him or call Fenerbahce they will part ways with him. It's because Jose Mourinho at the early stages of his career, he did well, winning Champions League near the other for himself. And the kind of performance will give you. So wherever you go, why to me am I that performance now? Or more than money you and you so. So now that over France national team, we are talking about Didier Deschamps. Major tournament now, the best he could do was winning them the World Cup. The pressure is on him for him to deliver. When you play one or two games and the results are not okay, you are going to be criticized. And if you look at the players are available at the moment, whoever takes the job, you are expected to deliver because are more quality players. Now, their team you can't count more than 5 players. Like I say, they are out of the team entirely under Zidane. So he's going to build a new team or something. Squad and show. He only needs to guide them with the tactics, the principles, and to get the best out of them. So if you come and you are not able to give it that kind of performance, a lot of people will say in some and so and it's one of the reasons why I feel that pressure will be once done. Handling the job with pressure, the other big deal because we're both football to the apex, we're both to the highest level. Football. But the results, I say with the France national team, if you are not able to give them a hope and a pressure and so to be and a corner assembly nano and so to he's a man that I believe so much in him. I'm not part of the people who think say Champions League was luck or something that be. I'm not someone that believe in that. One way or the other, I enjoy luck pain. But luck, no enjoy luck at a point luck and you are supposed to ride with who you are. So I think that he's earned his place, whatever he's done for Real Madrid, the 1 year of football, I think that he deserves this job. But Jumana Kasano is so much money to make Kasanamano, and that will be something that a bit in IFA. Koku, Real Madrid for solve problems with team. It's not about the signing, it's not about the player in question or whatever. It's about solving a particular problem for team of Real Madrid. And Nuntina Yose Moino Yekos Real Madrid. See the performance I will be at a deep pass, assume a city or year, Juma. You will not talk about Jose Mourinho being at Real Madrid. But if you say there is a problem in the Real Madrid team, and we need somebody who can solve the problem, and say a coaching problem, who is the man to solve that problem? Let's sit down. You go through. It's Jose Mourinho take our boxes. So let's bring him Jose Mourinho. So he's brought in to fix a problem that indiscipline. No matter dressing room or players fighting each other. Jose Mourinho was brought in to fix that one. When he's able to fix another, we talk about tactics and other stuff. So he's brought in to fix a problem. And that is exactly what Diomande is coming to do. Me, as I sit here, you see, and I feel that, yeah, African legends, no,
Oh, that time, no more football. This time around, here, ball system. The system, no. And I know your sporting didn't come on. But also, could share other sporting directors, no more here. Much church and near my binti. Or catch him, I feel what tears here. Say he will players be more hard. Oh, yeah, dang, on one debate 2 years for club, no movie. We what lives the coming years.
I think the 1 year. So if Leganese na call.
Leganizo, I mean all Leganizo she 2 goals pe. No fio
no call.
And no call her. Real Madrid no cry team can say of fufro anymore. Uncle Bano bonnet to so bono and go only 2 years of record. There's a football more boy temper. Hey, wingers na wo speed in pace, you know. And our midfielders attention for no multi tackle ball passes. Or more boy team brutal.
And it explains why.
And our left-sided centre back.
Yeah, so
my young boy now, Bana, we been Kumana, boss centre back.
Usika Ben. The normal ye. The young bit back at Karamas, what in the above. Usika Ben pass. So it explains why Sassi can bet now rise down could be 135 million euros. And you ask yourself, say, hey, bay, for the branch of very young money. 35 games or so and having 23 goal contribution, 13 goals and 7 assists. It's not a maybe as a Bruce Ubia, Kosubia, but said American, he's a right winger. And a right winger in Real Madrid team is scarce. A Master Antoine to ball. And Ono Kwana or Beja Tunzo, maybe other will be to me abo.
Na Brahim Diaz.
Ono to be to me abo. But so we team more established or more do the level that you expect. Say they have whatever to play for Real Madrid. Any means Mbappe, Rodrigo Goes, any advantage of any Vinicius Junior. None of them wants to play at the right side of it. Everybody wants to be on the left or they play through the middle. So if you look at him, last season, 35 games of Bodema RB Lives, he moved 25 on one right side of attack. A Hono was 13 goals, making 7 assists. That is 25 games and 20 goals contribution, 13 goals and 7 assists at the right side of the attack for around Jeffrey Diomande. Left side Hono about 10, 1 should go or 3 assists. In that position, it's never his worry. We need problem or for one yeshi. They play that as a fixed problem, which is the right side of attack. A honor is overable. And that is where a honor is stronghold. A honor to me born home or the honor the performance in the war. So see a problem not a fix a problem that you in team anymore. Don't you think he deserves to be in there?
Yeah.
Yes. None of one a pen because they felt right side of Mohammed Salah Echo into a machine number man. But Real Madrid will be able to miss but Real Madrid, everything is possible. So they've been able to persuade a brand television team called Egongosi Akan Famo. I think they are doing well. And Kokumenya shows many players who will be as sincere will get a phone call from Jose Mourinho. And Jose Mourinho wants to take you to Real Madrid. And you will be able to say no. Maybe you're Barca players. If you are Barca players, now boss is here. If you are Jose Mourinho, no, ding come say okay, I want to take you to my Rebecca's home.
No, yeah, no,
because of team album. But apart from I read Barcelona players. Obia in the year or one, you have for using money no akasa. You don't call Real Madrid. You'll be tempted to go and play. You are closer to winning trophies. Anya she crown when you check trophy back when you be so me when you now go home we free one waji. Udin be kosro. We back history books. We player who played for Real Madrid. Ivory Coast for saying about Real Madrid.
In the history, me shows that Ivory Coast in the Alabama 101st team. And I was a prince.
Main TV.
In Madrid, almost first team main team Ivory Coast in the Alabama.
No, I think he's the first player.
Imagine what Okwakoye. Intinu ni na kan obi. E ma we omanya legend o. So omanya Didier Drogba money na. With whatever they did. Omanya timi amobi. So you have the opportunity to play for Real Madrid. She white jersey no na for it's a good deal for him.
What about Mourinho? The legacy with what you records with black players, you know, African players. Now we need joining on the third, you know. African player na be boy. But more history no. Oba alam like but bio could be who's on the age man.
That is something that here with him. And I think say yeah. One.
Pai body can one.
What is
Football pai one.
yeah.
Because ABOU could be no the co Inter Milan there. My dream home na mentia McDonald Mariga bino.
And why now person will for player within the bar size is never seen.
Me be sere surprise me sere no because I can move no there. Me see them adwere ho a mentia se en. A life after sa we no Inter we ni gi we ni we no. And no anu no ye hu akwa no kra se. Oh yeah, because akwa no ball ko kuna.
Ne. Chapman Ferguson yeah. Okay, baby.
So
best sign baby moi. Amanfo Obatan, Dimitri Obatan.
Eh,
Amanfo dwene ho a omante ase. Once
now you say the only you say the typical with African players.
Oh yeah, with that one there very true.
Or the days FC Porto. Benny McCarthy, South Africa. Yeah. McCarthy was a fine player. No ni born no bopa. Ofi oba Chelsea. Didier Drogba. Oja Drogba cry na tono. Na yezina yi mpenisu. Wakachi eze masa adwuma no pese me na meje trophy ba boy dey comfortable roll ball.
That is why about the first season. I think it's about 15 games only. The first season Didi Mourinho or Chelsea when nya bebre ambo. Later on no prove ya mpenifu say then.
Ono Solomon Kalou, Mikel Obi, Michael Essien. After Inter Milan, Muntari. Ayakoya mekanazim. Olokra bi kra kai Samuel Eto'o munyina be fam. Ndi the record with black players na men tias African players na de kwaku. Ehun na no da kro vi Benfica Yakoya wabeje best goal World Cup. I Sydney Cabell. Cabo Verde. So no on na wo Benfica. O ye be World Cup na we move call Trabzonspor. Ti mi nim the record with ye kroma for no.
Obi on GB bi bia bi ne kuno. Bia on GB bia bi se me dem nyefi bi ne kuno. Mourinho when he believes, and so they will see bon commoding commoy. He believes so much in American players or GD is obetim do my juma. And name is na omoye sutie so kakra.
Oh yeah, the kroma for ne there. The why you see us and the suma interest
more specific tasker obutimi deliver into the man. So I think that one of those things. Media say be official so ma fana at that position if he will be able to give us the performance no, the match me FN ABOU Leipzig. I think that he will be a value and a great asset for Team FN Real Madrid because he's proving it. It was our right side or a whole problem. A whole okobo or no behind you know we be master Antonio be aba no never before. I think that is the only thing now ends with me. I was a Xabi Alonso. I was a town but once Xabi Alonso ne man for ding come and then he's talking about trying to create a link and chemistry between Morgan Rogers and a branch friend a Obama. Xabi Alonso be branch you can't do sad and be able. It's either create a position for another na back no money 10. Obama in recent time you want to team 10 or be a Chelsea for na can kwa say ho no said new more yard yes how and you to know.
Yeah.
Now you need to do money at the you want to say old to be create man am nkobo. So
me say from neck so all can ringers asema nyabotre.
Some me chire mu.
No ringers no mo ye pace no. Oh yes careful kakra. Oh speed no. Kwakui. Oh can asema.
Say na me chire.
Na so wo ba ku bi wo kuro ma wo di mi si bo ma hu di oye. About 2 years bi onya team. Me boa.
So no say no na no asem na mama hu di ntia.
So I wanted there me then somebody last year we are on sport mu I che me ni din komo kwagu me say no ye footballer na o ye winger na o speed ti mi kita ball twetwe na o finish nkura anya o dey finish no wadwuma akra
but me anya bia kwa
ebo da ho pa
ti kewe shin de on ti mi anya bia mama te bibi ye say Chelsea ko pe hwan
Danny Welbeck.
He had a good season last year. Last year, was 13 goals.
And Welbeck the super striker.
Was 13 goals in the Premier League. And then the best ever season when you since we were Premier League. Wabo Manchester United. Wabo Arsenal. Wabo Sunderland. Wabo Everton. Wabo Watford. When Dimian shares 13 goals. Oh, we know. Tino is a good. And looking at him, an English guy. I
Why day?
Alonso baby here.
Why day? Yeah, surprising your form near the Koto Bekaba. Just the last season, I'm top scorer or EPL or how many goals?
Oh, or more than 50 no.
Man, why ya?
Joao Pedro.
Who you feel radio do you say?
Obiano.
And you way better than
Jackson.
Jackson why? Jackson the uncle Alonso confirm Bekara. Then Nicola Jackson why the Alonso and they are Musa Wobe.
Now what back na making kind of the best ever 13 goals. Arsenal money man. Okay. Yeah, be here you ha 20 say 22nd yeah. 22nd I guess. Yeah, yeah, with the big power. Power heavy.
Ricardo DC Chelsea on my yet something little on that Chelsea issue. Is it? I had some kind of feeling for Xabi Alonso when he was appointed as the Chelsea coach. But I said recently, Chelsea maybe a mammy feel said they are serious. But if Dan Welbeck the way be trema, as I believe na sabafo. The reason is this: time as Xabi Alonso signing as the Chelsea coach. Metna sana may analyze okay as a coach, awaba a league like the Premier League. The league a pressure won't case will be as I don't know. You delivered at the Bundesliga. Oko La Liga. Men can say a failure, but we are intimidating that kind of performance at the mind in the Bundesliga. And now you are coming to the Premier League. Everyone will be expecting not the performance at the mind in the La Liga, because in some way, somehow, people call it a failure. Into one heard the year war Bundesliga, and in the league now, we've seen the competition. What's a league in him? And Nipa Bako mass a competition a year and were free ho. In the shape of Pep Guardiola, were free honum. So no season a beshas and o league anymore. Obia has said, Pep Guardiola and Jia and son and more chin, what me has meet me ajibia. But now he's not there. Until going into the season, every team would the hope say meet me at league. That is the reality in the Premier League now.
Yeah.
Team Bia or Babian, I would hope so beat me at league. Because Mikel Arteta or the Arsenal J. Still now there are a lot of people on money say GDN say Arteta can continue with that kind of dominance. No? Because even getting to the latter part of last season, now man for baby, I say, unse now games back you be lose no about draw now man for believe na saba form. And if you're a coach coming into the Premier League, it is believed. Say as with me banner budget league because they say there is no ultimate coach via club ni honum Pep Guardiola ni ho omo makano say be omo te say mo makana bia. Mikel Arteta na etimi ajibi ntie bi obe stand out kakra but ono ne bra na wabo ni world of football ne te say wo de omo mienu kwa compare obetimi aka say Arteta mro Xabi Alonso so enti na saade no wo honum ena na me feel say okay if say sa na be ye de ama Xabi Alonso say he will be looked at as a coach as he will deliver then he will need a team as obetimi dey deliver enti na me say Chelsea nko Europe Premier League ne nko anomebo. So how enticing would they be if they want a coach from any other a player from any other team? Na me dream one na me say there be. I deal with the Chelsea bebre, especially Xabi Alonso. Oh, nya the kind of desired players or be person or do mba because of the state at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But in recent times, Chelsea is sign near maybe. Especially with Morgan Rogers, a deal near go through. No. Maxence Lacroix, that player me or question marks. When you good, but on yet that kind of a better player, an upgrade over Trevor Chalobah, Monet, those players are labor and co or more on me reservations for them. But with Morgan Rogers, then it made me feel like so ultimately scar over 100. Echo for Morgan Rogers, I know Obianis Arsenal for no many abre. Arsenal could UEFA Champions League. In a way, they just ended season Emma Arsenal a better promise than Chelsea. But Morgan Rogers decided to say that men call Arsenal now recently, and I said the past season or J Premier League. Men call the honor. I would be born in the UEFA Champions League. I know beard him say, oh, to break that jinx net that honor. Men call remember Chelsea own team ko Europe. Remember Chelsea in the past 2 seasons, or more direction for the club and yet unknown. Remember Chelsea Enzo Fernandez peso free ho. Marco Correa peso free ho. Kopama Correa do baby near to say Kopama Correa team ban ho obeko. Pedro Neto the same thing. Malo Gusto team players na wo honam na nkasa na omo feel comfortable to stay in the team. But also obeba ho. So he gave me a different mentality. Said then there is something in the team. Hey, Bia, this time around, the complaint at Chelsea fans now be bringing penny 40. And if they are going for the player, a better promise, something a better player knows a Dutch no, Chelsea on me bar, me something better. But me tell Danny Welbeck there, and I was like, nah, Debbie, Mr. Ma raising me hope, Nika cry, Nijieba, Munya dear Moyano.
Surprise.
Oh, now look, let's be realistic. So TN Semna me kindly the way I'm CBL the identity. So Kofa Danny Welbeck bar. Chelsea fans know a better one hopes never down. Whether it said the Okafa Liam Delap. Look, Mamin Kanye, Liam Delap can never be compared to Danny Welbeck. But Okafa Danny Welbeck Abasi is here now. There is no proper guarantee. Say Adena Haaland no bet me be the amount. Adena Mohamed Salah no bet me be the amount. Even to a larger extent, Adena Victor Gyökeres last season or them Arsenal no. Won't mean promises say ABOU obet me the amount. Because in the first place, Ojina and Arsenal the Nanka bet me a say in the form net saying they just end this season bet me a so share 1 or 2 goals be a very good. But is he a player that a team like Chelsea needs to rely on? We call for experience. Our Chelsea team, true. And he comes with that experience because of clubs our ball. But at this point in time, that kind of energy now being here from an experienced player or nobody lead the team at the amount where anymore. I don't think say any what they draw Pedro and Dan Welbeck Jina Honoma. Joao Pedro will feel that kind of respect for Dan Welbeck say, hey, me top player being able. And to me, Jina Park and that's why me come home because me and my Dan Welbeck a baby to me. No disrespect to Welbeck, but I don't think Joao Pedro will feel that. Even to a larger extent, say Nicholas Jackson a bar. I don't think Nicholas Jackson be feeling that kind of pressure. No say Dan Welbeck net match.
And come on, I'm moody na me jitum. But I made the any guarantees that Welbeck will start to watch Chelsea.
So why then waste your time on such a player? Meanwhile,
Uzema England ni be known in Amachi ko ball very very Ricky Lambert.
Yeah, Ricky Lambert. Oh yeah.
Onya de ba do.
Boss more teams so
Sada Welbeck de ba no. Enya de say eye to say ABOU yeah the Welbeck bass on start to watch Chelsea. But he's a player with that experience no. Awo EPL ni. The Evanimra no make team no. No mwaye. Awon dize bia kwaku. Etora kra le bia give him here the first half Welbeck beat my kasa actually boys. In experience, no.
This is why the problem
Old Trafford and Amoko Emirata. I bet you them kind of.
This is what to change for Nkapa.
Seriously, this is where the problem comes in.
Chelsea, we Joao Pedro for Chelsea no was striking be or better than
debut. Abu the American.
Ara Emmanuel Mega.
Debut. And Chelsea players now also here no. Chelsea
Mega.
Look,
man bomba Korea la dia bobo malako.
Oh, Emmanuel Mega mo boy.
Obo Pamolo so.
Abu, and you say Chelsea Pamono, but the person can say Chelsea needs a player or a best start and go. And yeah, my member try behind and say, my member tries a bit to be the account. Someone, if they're going get staff, I be the initial, okay, or met try be my derby. Chelsea needs a player or Bano or Babe Jennyama Diamond because now. Won't call UEFA Champions League, won't call you. It is one Premier League now. You will be called a failure.
Even the Welbeck say. Come on, you try Testament quality player.
Welbeck,
best season when you have Premier League, you have 13 goals.
I be much Chelsea for them you because I said you can who defend it.
No, me say me question now. Me biza mami hanu bi anyima no. Say, me see so yi Joao Pedro fiwa. Chelsea striker.
Mami you want to see?
Or better than
Mami you want to see? And yeah, about Chelsea players or honum CC. It is about player or Bebo be raise the standard.
I also never raise standard.
Oh come on, Abu Enyasa. Then Welbeck never be raise Chelsea standard at the age of 35. Come on, Onye Ronaldo, Messi, be than Luis Suarez.
I agree.
Onye Lewandowski.
Now, only that Welbeck a card can for the World Cup. But what is that?
Oh yeah. Say, and America say, oh, share 1 or 2 goals. I think he got more than 10 goals in the Premier League.
And I could share 30. Only 13 goals.
Good.
Almost strikers, almost strike England strikers. Say, I've Anthony Mubia prior. Can I Welbeck? Me see what is Ricky Lambert.
But I don't think Chelsea would need Ed and Welbeck right now.
I think Chelsea need him. He's far better than Nicholas Jackson.
The comment section who he passed the way
Obi Diaba. I think Chelsea is signing based on experience and leadership. When it's true, you need a player like Dan Welbeck in the team. You need a player like Dan Welbeck in the team.
There's a difference between an experienced elite player and there will be experience now than Welbeck 1 year experience because Wabubo teams be paying you. But he wasn't successful. So what comes with the experience, maybe they should play a bit say Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Look, say Chelsea and I talk of Lewandowski ne. And then than Welbeck, people would think said Lewandowski signing and be better than Welbeck. Wouldn't be here because Lewandowski played better.
I agree. But yeah. I do be a leader.
Debbie one yes you.
Oh come on. Question na me. I do be a leader. Any ni po nye bida. Now the omogun sene yeswa. The yen na we fa no. So all pa dia mo Lebanos go abo EPA dada. Oh, that means here me batiti. This is a Chelsea team mo compete with Europe.
Metia say.
Fear ni e bobo.
Yeah.
But oh, Lebanos go abo EPA da.
There be omo bi.
Lebanos ka abo Carabao Cup. Wo abo FA Cup da. Ko check it Dani. Check it Dani.
I thought person force one for Welbeck.
Ni check Mensa.
Oh, the new gate be more come Chelsea by force.
Ni take yes sign na we Nicolas Jackson mu go achi. He's far better than them.
Oh, for me, I think my stance near said that Welbeck right now is not the player Chelsea being here. Though Chelsea needs an experienced player, but I don't think said that Welbeck got that kind of experience now Chelsea here no. Chelsea needs an experienced and elite. Obia or boy baby. That is what Chelsea needs right now. Now, I think some many years, I mean, what BB kit will be more hassy. Now, young Diomande the issue. Look, this is a very good player. Not an exceptional player, a very good player. And then come on, Mamus amount for cancer me baby. But Matume was at Nasi. Let's do it this way. Is Jean Diomande worth the money? Done sonana. That should be the first thing. Because then now my amount for baby feel say Madrid is making a bad deal. Me can't move. Is he worth the amount? Who first that aspect now the two on man? Who a lot of examples Chelsea Yan Diomande is worth the amount. Because who call the Bundesliga anymore? Who pay one of the best attackers are in Afra.
Yeah.
Just like Florent Vest, do say Florent Vest Moje, the ultimate. Or no me but one of the best players no Kahubi. Where Abrante friend Enzo Fernandez coming to Chelsea. You will say now one of the best players in the World Cup or the young player of the year.
About Chelsea for Nasha.
Chelsea for no
I'm no don't let me get problem with you. That's why this is why make have make us in you. How much I say?
Yeah, but said the Mekano Enzo Fernandez coming to Chelsea. Now a prospect net that the who so bit me. Caicedo the same thing. To your players examples Abemano. A Chelsea omo mun deserve the amount here the tom. But omo buy Emma big things na perform. It's young your man so is cut in that shape. Even to a large extent, offer Michael Olisa. People who says Michael Olise what Crystal Palace here. What you say young your man did the NBA, but Bayern Munich or but there is a different ball game altogether. Into that aspect then that hold Ube take the Amayan demand they say because of these players Ninti, say Madrid de Kofana, nobody should be graduate. Now, your friend on 20 years and called the priority or political signing. That is the second point. Is Yan Diomande the signing? Is it a priority signing or political signing? Priority in the sense, Madrid team no more on. Do they need a player like Yan Diomande? And all but no bit me be fixing BB the amount prim. And I say a political in the sense, the past 2 seasons, won't mean any trophy. Who any mass. And on right side, also a lot of problems. Players need to be on, but won't mean one said you are penal. And yenya dia like loud, so loud to the extent that people will think after the right thing. And is it a priority or political signing? And also, so for me, I think say in a way, make me categorizing say a bit of both. Because Madrid right now needs a right winger. And when also in the style of play now, or Taibo as the right winger. Do also to me at the left wing, just like who knew in the World Cup with Ivory Coast. But most of the times, or as the right winger, even at Leipzig, Antonio Nisan about left wing, no, about right wing. You get the point. So a bit of both, political in also in the sense, as you make something a Chelsea and so see baby, because your top players need be better, your fan for, but any more now you who say for the past 3 seasons a problem no. You intimate for play be a share we should do something. And political in that sense. Now we are know about the last one. Can he deliver? Nina is no wakano. It is you see what the amount to nene sa niemano. Ubebo players be bredi. Yeto Florian be saying, yeto Kaisedo Creton saying, yeto Enzo saying, yeto Bakula amount saying, ye aton so Olise Madrid for pen Casena buy a money for person or bunje. Ubeki Kasan sim nina. Now sa the bisusu a priority and answer political. But we had the best question will be a person who won't say, is he the player? Obetimi about be deliver na. What na question mark?
Obetimi be deliver.
Look, Obetimi. But enya oba be deliver. Look, the reality is player bien honma 100% sure. There's that assurance say oh turn Obetimi about be deliver instantly the amount. But there are some players just like Michael Olise. Obien says a Madrid for fana. Anko Obian doubted that. And can yet say yan you man the DIABY. Say oh Obetimi be deliver and I want me. Obian say Olise ba oba be deliver and no question mark and share anymore. You get a point. Yan fan say Madrid tiwi. No at all Vinicius Junior. Now imagine so kofa Ellen brought Haaland aba. Then a man for be. Hey, in Madrid team no be you get a point. Yeah. But yan your man the question marks na wo honey because oh 19-year-old. Experience ni share any who be bring. He fan no snack. I'll be Leipzig. And Orban team now Oba be boom no. And start and go. And yet, Miembra mefa first season, nearest Ebefa, DIABY. Madrid for here will be Oba fix that problem because it has been there for about 3 seasons. And to Orban, obey me a best idea. The numbers net is saying, our deba on Bobo from Real Madrid. Because if you're a Real Madrid winger, per the standard of Ronaldo, Garibay, on the setting place, I be that one. Say, season never knew here, now one share closer to 20 goals. You won't say one year. Listen to this. Season never knew Madrid. Now you're winger. No one share closer to 20 goals. Why not impactful air season? You won't say 1 year. And here, no bet me and Madrid were Adegule, our honor. Put me on that side. Madrid were Brahim Diaz. He won the Italian Serie A with AC Milan, being the main man. Put me on honor. Sometimes Federico Valverde to me on honor. And he said, oh, risking in Nano. Franco Mastantuano, oh, risking in Nano. I say, okay, we're winning the name to me more. Now, Kophobia, ba, oh, Kophobia, Orban, or Becca, we more good demo. That is the problem here. And to me, the message for me, Phyllis, I said, this signing of Yan Diomande to Madrid, no, I don't have that much belief in it. No. Because of these reasons. Obet me overcome that pressure because in the World Cup, it will be minimum aware when the going got tough. Pressure never be brano until me deliver the kind of performance and the pet from Yan Diomande no from day one and what me bob my feeling kaka. But since then, Yan shouldn't we Yan Diomande be brave. Be no problem. No. Madrid does not need someone I bear a beer. Oh, Yan Shan kaka DIABY. That is where the problem comes in. But the manager in charge and so bit me than the dynamics.
And no mammy war Didier Kakra because they use the him didn't say African players.
Yeah,
and we are target man pa no be floppy.
Yes, and now we player now born the juice moon. Now oh that America send me womb that kind of yen dribble pass 1-on-1 yen tumrika yen fat players oh yen try say always you be catching the defenders no off guard. Mourinho per because most of the times will stay a bit deep. Say or be catch your opponent on the counter break. Mourinho be dominating game no. To say the Pep Guardiola mo, Luis Enrique mo, Luis de la Fuente mo de bema onibi. Or none de no becha ball and wabo because always of a so mobo onibi now rain few. Na point me de wechi. A honum no capitalize on. So in that shape, or no so kate young demand the that quality.
So you or no never face African a ton of free figures way. 100 and something. African play you know as can be
DIABY. Say Kaisedo there's some more proper Africans. I think yeah.
What about first play 100 and something?
Africa for net dear. And them qualify for that kind of pressure. And they have me know because these boys and KBA or Tonobo Bobe 2-3 years Bisata Mobinia 23, 24 more baby. When your team be at least. And I say even our lives the Cochrane or Champions League ni bia pressure no ebet me sustain near adapt take a bet Madrid no
what can in your ban story.
Oh yeah,
in your ban our
yeah.
Kruma said no more can. E nyame ni nua ban sama na ebo. Na because ni nua ban o she ni nua ban ka che ne say ya support no be support. Obebu team kese. Into a man about Muda. Go or try our Chelsea and Fano.
Yeah.
That couldn't be about
that under 16 years.
Crony was about Cheetah.
Cheetah.
Say, I break Cheetah.
Oh, okay.
We last under 17 wafu here ball Ghana obo you know 15 years.
Yeah.
No 15 years.
Yeah.
We oye Jenny man o.
Serious.
Enti ni nua no na support to na ni nua no e hye ne de ma oba mu bu fa e hye ase ese fa na ni nua ye wu agya ni.
Serious.
Ni nua ne saman no we the 3 years aboli Ghana's ABOU Leipzig. E ba be Real Madrid.
Serious.
The story
I'm just praising name Abefa because say Sadio Mane move free, Mohamed Salah move free, Riyad Mahrez move free. African wingers now we explosive but me making name for themselves no. Do one free. This boy is cutting that shape obet me abe replace you so corner and five be hard. So for me I really will say Yando Monday obet me afa man no.
Mate me ba na ya din komo fie ma me corner me name boss din komo. So reason me boss in Mr. Abet.
Oh yeah, hey, mention me boss. Nya won ko an. Mention me boss.
So boss no.
Hey, me boss no.
Onye ni part.
Oh, be mo hu sisi.
Onye ni part. Na mana bibi aboko de.
Bibi aboko.
Hu acho.
See dey say eja boss for no pese omo dani ye mo boss. Ba e
boss no.
E che humility.
Me obia friend me request me number da. Ba wo ye friend me number. Yeah, boss. We last week so na me tiapo. Me am here say me friend am kai say that be anya me say me honam the dodo. Okay, me see the anke. Jenje me pe because mo hon ko ana maba hu say dentist ni ye dwuma for nsu hyengu bentro ko for se ase.
Among for this we shegu bentro.
Say no na cheze wan ko ba mi paro. Na wo see e den wa dwe di su hyengu bentro. O be that. Come any ko we sima du na ekwe ni.
All right. I would mamifa akwanya iso nchia Ghana fo nyina bibia ohwe fache sports ni na say afi na do TV na ato ha me no di nkomo kakra bi we eye gingival health exercise ya ye kan say enipa bia wo di aduane fa wonum ekọ ye funu no make sure say went me cry every year we be ko dentist 2 times na yenye comprehensive examination ye hwe de ekoso ewonum na ehu oral status abubu nim say tooth formation say wo se no beye entiantia e beye akese so obo ma ne se ne soso obo ne se ne mfiamfia obo kwa ne se ne hye da nia hoden wonum say e wo DNA no na e determine Joseph Bonislic acid no eno na determine your tooth formation and nti say obi wi dompe a eni kwa say won so wo kwa wi bi but because say won ko dentist won ti no ma yen examine wo se ne ma wo hu asini status wo hu niema eni kwan asese wo de esene fa so no e na wo so kwa wi dompe ni bi no esen etua ne socket mu na layers miensa it will say the anatomical section na uni obi e kasa wo hunu fita no the hardest human body part ni pedua part ni nyina no enamel no na eden nti under no circumstances say bibia kra etimi to enamel no but then obi ho ma bo say ne se no na aye fractured emu no apai bo na aye chipped say baby abu afri ho enom ene ade say ebasa no a bi kra na wo enamel no enye thick because abofreso bo said ni enamel no ye light but onyini no na ni enamel no eye din but obo ono ma because of genetical issue e bia ne mama side ne papa side enenti ama ni enamel no enye thick sa ese no ye mfa wi dompe
kaze sen ankasa no ye wo de wi dompe o
sa wo sen nye din a eni ko se dompe ankasa no enye good enye bad oral practice say ebema o se no cracks aye den
abam
and also obi ho no ma o try back mienu kra na ne se no ebetumi akraki cracks betumi abam ebetumi abu because protective layer na ye enamel no ne de enye den
okay
because of the DNA formation na man permanent tooth ne den e bae nti ni kwan say obia na bibi obi ye bia no na osese won uye bi
wow na is cheche we ni de pa ehu hia o
very important
as me call ya ko bi si dompe pataku kra ntime wi akwa pese chinchin na no di wura ha no fefe ho no yi say okay na enye obia di obi mo okro mo na ma edin out mu so obrepa
exactly
okay
because enamel no is strong na o hwe screen so a ohun say picture here da so yi ohun say some chalky white be aba esene so especially incisors na front teeth no into the first 8 unit na wo sin anim no 4 upper 4 lower no eno na incisors no na sa chalky white no what it means ne say eseno demineralize
okay
now we one of the common dental problems in na person cut demineralization once ya ka say obi say demineralize a two-way attack one say gastroesophageal reflux disease one of the conditioner MOB enya demineralization. I mean breaking it down. Na ye ma no mo entiase. Aduane na ye di a ekoye yem no se bia wawe enam na wantumi anwe no. Se ekoye yem a eba as fecal a emate se de enam ne tie no. Digestion a taking effect. Hydrochloric acid na wo yem no. Eno na eboa ma aduane no tumi eyam etumi digest na body no obia atwe nutrients na ewom no na waste no aba out. Sa stomach acid no very corrosive. Yeka corrosion is a form of burning. Your corrosion to say that DIABY ho no ma ejanhye no but arase atete and you say akorodi because eno so a form of burning. Sa stomach acid na wo yefunu no very corrosive. Enti se wo obi a unya digestive disorder ebia o style kausu gas no bofa so bo so bo kausu so as a gas bi bofa so sa gas na boba wonum no ene ne say reflex no che say gas na back
okay
enti say gas na ne wo se ne benya contact a start say attack ese no na atwi emu ahoden no enti stripping off minerals bit say phosphate any calcium na ese ne hia no because ese ne hia some minerals we me ese no atumi ayedin but say eba say gas ne tie say e fonti wo say do time bia ma memu bi kwa wo so a o say awo mu na mesen ye den edi tu yi because eba sa na because of pregnancy into otumi nya hormonal disorder bulimia na che say consistent vomiting or fit into the more na stomach acid no ne e fa nanum no a ene ne sene nya contact no na ama ne se no etumi tu etumi ma esene demineralize afeso say onum carbonated drink yenka say jai no judgment dental clinic yenka say jai carbonated drink no but there ye can say we use straw ebeboa san say carbonate no eno so ene wo se no omo ye atamfo enenti omo start say omo attack esena eno so stripping off minerals na esene hia no ema eseno demineralize na ho ode no tie ka say demineralize wo say nti wo hwe ti demineralize eseno ena me ona start say ewewe Honor started say ehi. Na enye one day ne started because acid no started say attack eye wo se no a. The more na wo dey toothbrush twitwi wo se anopa enwumre ne ade no na weaken enamel no. Okay. Etu ba say afa na enamel no started na ehi free ho. Na dentin no aye exposed. Nti obi a ne se demineralize no or tie e teeth sensitivity ne se tie femfem no all because say dentin na aye exposed no. Ema ene iced water, chill food, money, aduane a citrus, money ade, anka no money ade no. Etumi ema enamel no, dentino, etumi mano eye teeth sensitivity e de mani pa no say na ma ne se no. Obo kwa no temperature na sesa. Na ma ne se no efemfem.
Oh, okay.
All because of say sa ese no contact ene carbonate no enya no. Eba sa no a I was immediately into dentist. Gentleman dental clinic you come say Bantam Abepo Junction. Total filling station ho ena yo. Oko Atonsu High School Junction traffic light na say also yo. Now on him say edwana joa ya na saliva production form because inipa your facial tissues ni bi ho a eno eboa ema reflex a ewo your tissues ne boa ma your automatic reflex ho a entasuo no wa na wo mene but what dream you say oh many saliva no saliva no dey e produce all the time but that this tissues no ema wutumi emene no all consistently wabra wadwene enko so nti say obi da anajo a na reflex no aye slow reflex ni eye slow a saliva production no susu eye slow eba sa no a acid bia aba wonum no ti say bia obi ka so konom ensa bi konom soda drink bi wan brushing or de kodai and I say bicra bacteria be release acid, lactic acid a bacteria which is Streptococcus mutant release no. Ni nyina tumi ma intokro start say e ba bede da esinasina start say ewewe. Enenti e ba sa no a etumi ma especially at the back of your front teeth no. E ho na attack na start say e fa na enamel na start say e hina ewe free ho. Nipa bia ne se demineralize bia no ya na ne se no aye yellow. Iti obo no okasa na hwe nenum a on say the way and se no esi aye yellow no. Ya na emma nenum enya homeka emma wonum enye attractive a good relationship a say ware a say namfo enmo ne ade and enti hwehwɛ Gingimed Dental Clinic na yen restore esenema ye betumi aye composite filling e the amount na yaye bonding e wo anase bo okra se eseno asai completely ye ho hwe na enye ya ye betumi ahye veneers no eye eno so ye another accessory a ye de capo eseno afanto mapefra framework 055 913 95 82 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588 0549 906 588 Accra your Nungwa main lorry station yeni Nungwa secondary school and ebo ho pe Udu Domekwa Benya Atomic Down roundabout no so Gingimed Dental Clinic your branch no be ewo ho Techiman ubehu your market magazine road no so any AY Ahmed and a direct opposite ko for dia any central police station and a bon pay takrade your banchase disco down aflawo any eco bank and the same building main road now the koboda no so no dem tamale air to shibu any MTN and I say general post office no and a direct opposite from say question be a person will be bia dem kai say you betumi ama kwan na watua usika no enkakra edam ase pa asem hwe.
All right, yeah, there one by Bapen of TS in office no. I trust the amount. Gingimed Dental Clinic, Monconi and Moani and Balls and all mine. When you munyamba kono or send only how be a ye come out casa or confidence, but Koye comes abons a pena one basse and what, Connie and wow. Now, is he there on your Bape TS in office and not to us all. A bar me babe can send a message to the basis here.
To you by Gingimed Dental Clinic. Millennium Constructions.
Oh.
Alright, Bobo de na yetimi aruam na aboa na niam de di impede amantini yaba na ya to aso ewo efie na afisa na to aso de ama Millennium Construction Gentlemen Dental Clinic soroti no yesi akedi a chose nyame boa na bibibia edida dia na jezebo mode na Fakye corporate aerobics no jumadi no agepene na etimi akoso ti it was on the 8th August enyina kabom ne baba betintin apom na boa na niam akoye pe timi adama tentem so no ma menko nsem ni mu na minni nkomo kakra ne ehwe na weekend ni niam bebre timi akoso akra to cook officially a confirm say pin perfect capo odona ne yoba na waba be omu coach the next 2 years ama niam akoye pe dama club and no na anopa no me confirm de ma senche olili so de beba ne ya omo a confirm say an ex goalkeeper olili na baba be gina mabo ejuma ne yankon yankwe oveli ne kakra olele aba heartful call bana waba beto aso na aboana niema deda yie kama petimi ede amomo a yede won se ni remedy ama mame omunu anu krob ya komasi asante kotoko rogo training ne de ya no pa ni enwumre ni ade a ebo hama niema deda yie pa etimi ede ma club no ze we weekend ye na course no to de ma men komani why na men hwe se de niema esi etie ni ade a anya aye official say Samuel Tinedu Eramu Idiana Football Club but Tinedu video a omode confirm yes ni ababa be Ramu babi yejuma e de ama Idiana no ye kono yenkore kakra na e Ramu Idiana okono akobo ejuma no adi nkomo de ntia and e wa features ya be Ramu Idiana say no cheche ni se
like any coach no come on idea no project no moye no like managing on say my baba join Indiana Football Club na it me age mabo so I'm watching it play me play on my like on the pitch in the like passing goal scoring there obi any test I'm watching it there a good passer because another pitch here passing football you may be managing on football you may be managing. First of all, no, like I said, Diana, this season, Obi are expecting me to be Obi are expecting you to be free on, but this season, so rather by Kaya Mona, it's me, Aji, Legino, I share supporters needing money. Personal expectation in the air. Then will be any time watching you said you'll be to me. Obi are expecting Saudi and film on. Whether supporters in us, no matter chairman for Nina, Madam Management Nina. Say omo ade bi omu no mo de abefa na me
ati no was Tinedu na ono midfield no hefa no oba o ye comfortable pa so 8 and 6 we DM eno ni mo boss
A DM with that touch of
so na bia na fo ni posti ne highlight
on the mobile
na ahwe na pema me
very good
Tinedu they tina wait me ambokotoko a chance na wanya na
I will not say chance. Fail to manage him. That is what I would say.
No crana no akan.
Otoko no man managing
Immediately you join the club, they feel say as a baby away free all of a sudden they say we you be as a we are matured be what be to no be on your own. But players akesifo na manage won wo. Na say na Basafo no kika bi tell I mean yama no restricting and no be ezi wo no come.
Yeah.
They need to manage them but they feel it. So probably be at this
or share Diana for no penny video.
A very good player.
Kotoko issue no to add something to it. I think say Obai no the injury no so yeah one particular tenor said the bar second. The management of the injury near and the problem kese pa brain. Because I go to a time now he was playing through injury.
Yeah.
No expect it. Some pennyful bear who be. But meanwhile, so now you move in near Philly said now as a player dear. Bibisa no. Eso nso ankasa 2 1 more. Yes, some painful baby because one kasa 2 1 more because at the end of the day, a wekitia will not went me and mobile now kotoko for pa. On beja kwan it is normal in the club that you are playing now. Se season ba no na wa anya ade no. Omugya mu nyina mo kwan. The time another issue no buy no. partly I felt say Kotoko for na so say he's their player. Let's take it on. Baby injury ni shene de ekoso bia no. Yen try say ebebu ye free. And no one kasa mun so he could have helped himself. And in a way injury ni ha no and the management of that injury no and the cover problem in back.
Of course I'm by.
Yeah.
For na yi almost season last season the chance here this time. Me player be catch him say onim bi dia we na normal person uncle. That player is a new player. Also be do your only need to know that code in ball border.
Oh yeah.
Now, I had the opportunity to interview Coach Fakye. On the best of the football in the world. So, it was in Century Cup. Was a boy.
Oh, now it's a video, man. So, no man.
I had the opportunity to interview Fakye, and I asked him, I think I need to go back and get that video one day. I asked him, what kind of a player in a Kotoko what he said about him. I was surprised he came to Kotoko and all of a sudden, yes, so and go first, this time around, no matter first, who cry will be here about him, mobile.
It's like
near the only emotion in the running club now at a level, at a point. Who will be a cry now, your mama will be. Many players in Yard say, we are no man, who you know, no more can't say, the club. But so play beer to me, we catch that will say, now go to continue favoritism, woman, the player is not far from right. I'm telling you for a fact. But if you say the assassin, they are fine. But first, opening, who know you are seminar, who show you crying one channel, we are one here now to me. But, yeah, may blame no Mobia. At least if you play for Legon cities. Now, Yamia, I don't know Yakotokwa. Okay, some of us, your mentality in the players in the different room.
Oh, but sometimes, yeah, I'm thinking, Moses is a mutual craft for number 2. I use so. So is it always like Kotoko has of folk new players in no Musubanya? That be all your more.
Could that be
all running angle? But me names as a prince, the American what it is this season now. Some artists as Yampiaba or by any medicals. So who take his decision? On yes, serious could be serious. Say first and anchor the Uchi Muni will be at it or more reporting or my team not to more contract or money day. But this time no crew will say Opa show go 15 over cow.
Anything I make catch us, I must it's not about play. I'm not giving them the blame of so had no money is to me. Football and yeah, sorry them. And I'm a tear hard you understand me, man. Then go up on me.
Wow.
Into football no credit. Football and yeah, sorry them of now sorry them crown. I saw for money, I sorry ma. Into yes, enough. So show football. I could go for a juma.
As for them for
money football.
And
if you don't take care, no one young to was and found moment. Then be a cast of one wapper moment. The NH see another baby who is 9. Then you could have managed it. Simple.
And
manage it.
With this one, the current Ballon d'Or, we are saying,
Belly.
One and a stubborn in the daily. Oh, but even Ostatifi Dortmund. And Sembe Nianti or Dortmund.
Really, the any poor man necessarily again or why.
So you can manage. And besides the girl, also we need to give the credit also to Luis Enrique. Or my boy, who said this is what you can do. And right now, the male assassin an extraordinary player. Why entirely new? Yeah, can't kill any map as him. Kill any mappy, and you're fitting and where's I kill any mapping. Sometimes, Obekaya, timer, Luis Enrique by ne behavior and one can't change. This is what I want you to do on the phone for me. Wouldn't me a major outcry. Yanka, you must say on this question, Senka, in my pity, as here, and we'll change it from those behaviors now. We can't predict Abian could stay at DBC, but per what is happening to PSG right now, that is it on the MHN. So you can also make a player change. Despite player on the stubbornness, it's about how you manage them. Yeah,
I love people watching that video.
It's a very
just a one hour said Tinedu.
Ball. Chelsea ball nations.
Very good.
Things that a quarter final FA Cup. Na penny pipe with Diana. Catcher is a no mark can I say man. But after that game, no. Omobeton. Come on, me dear no.
He's a
and
good player.
so can last year if we didn't come if I say season we boy our boy na before that we share am na prepare tinidu.
Yeah. Because unyan to was young farmer players and say the nyan to was more their other teams in other. So we need to run the club as the professionals. You don't need to be a Kotoko fan to work for Kotoko. You don't need to be a Kotoko fan to play for Kotoko. Come and do your business. What is the expect? You need to get HR or be how more. Now, some much you cried over you know. Now, how do you move? Or tell me,
I imagine you. I FA Cup winning you.
What or your
quarter final you.
He's a good player. Necessarily, Kotoko for one Ankasa Kakana or they saw say he's a good player. They failed to manage him, and to some extent, or also failed on Wankasa. Yes, that is it. But so Pamu who fought out to the Bema. That is what
that one I agree. But team so media. Sir Prince. In Namasa season. Yes, say Ubinya obey our Namana Wada Honso. For meaning they make what as ya. Meme tia minti me see you on prayer.
Davi.
Sabi the name is you na de me school. And I'm a bedua. But minti mean challenge CEO command. He said my yes you are there not to tell me a one and he's a minimum diago. 2 times so them so because me hearing me coffee. But we make what as it. If you a player and you see near be a one chain in favor. Oh, according to club nation said a bay and conyade. Ain't you? Boni pay was as is could be to me on on pewasem. But we submit to me genuinely on who could me yet. Entana. Me about what you say. Well, your coach is more crowd.
Pemasem, ya, Miskai. I know I can.
Minis can come show. Is a coaches be or Obu team the player, say Prince. Obu team the player biba team. Not o you player no nimbo no bomb murusu. But on the reason to your man because is a disciplined player. About what you say. Coach be team comfort player biba team. You born team or the naba. Then call for the rain saddle the naba so me tufo.
Well, Moreno says I know at time.
One gonna be
because of a DBO player munti. Or ya dear when ya deal. You are no hunti. Obi you.
They say Antwi Shia Bobai. Emmanuel Antwi is a good player. You do Emmanuel Antwi by the OE. Koku, maybe a season so born and far. One arrow on what 2 times.
Of course.
About what I say. At the same time, they should make it, they should be like professionals. They are
not professionals.
I'm on your near Massa. I do money now. I want to make
professional player.
So, Nesha said, make us say, in noting it down. The mentality of your players. Talent is in abundance in Ghana.
You need professional players.
But the mentality no form. Look, your hair is higher area galas, nene sade na ya organize na. Kokunukwane one, you see proper talent. But sa player na no, onya team bi mu na okoshe. Time obobo gala, na bia obo gala nu 500 cedi bi na dem 1000 bi na dem. But onya team bi mu koshe. Na sa tam ni etua na ka 5000, 10,000, 15,000 a month na. No, feel say we drew like a reason on the yoga. Into a basa na the moment I will feel say we drew no. A basa you can't strive for more. One thing I want nipa mentality more. The moment you start thinking say what do baby a person on kono, you can't strive for more because I didn't mean gene mboroso. This guy is Cristiano Ronaldo. At the end one you football. Oh yeah.
What's that friends Opele?
Opele. Yeah. So for me, I think that the mentality of these players, no, that's all mutinu amuhi.
So Diana in
the be a pressure. Diana,
I Yebeshe season as so Seydou Sana.
Yeah.
Ewo Shokan Mohammed. Eno what you do. No, some people fit to Mpuato. Atapuku Aden.
Aden say, oh, your ability.
That Aden.
Almost the last season.
Aden.
Oh, there. Yeah.
That team now can. He said, was a check to me. Top players now born. Be able to me adjust your boy different position. What I say?
Yeah.
So can sit very deep for you. Tinubu can sit deep for you. Edusana can sit deep for you.
And I never to boy it, but
Umo Bia so can man is more 18 or Tinubu 18 German. In a game that or that's all packing and make for no. What my money now they do the
I won't find yourself.
Omo say team is in no mo pebra.
Friends, could you imagine a game? If you are able game. Now Shokanable. Or in France says, "What do crab about double pivot?" No, about Shokan. Now, what could I about a wabɔ ayi opili na wabɔ sana gyina wimu anim a lord tumpu ba be gyina tan akwa
ba father as one
me efe president be tia se ba bia la foto da
they are building
ye teams a ye teams a oh me ref fi kura se ba father so ye teams a
president
oze me efe nya me wa me yesi a me na me efe president keti dia me ntwem aduana nya sa timi
wo twema football ni gu no wo dima twem so wo bi nya
ayi ba father sedu sana wakofa shokan odi tini do aba o sa be fa ku fito pumpu keti bo de be kwa no
keto kra ku dreams FC or still believe or other teams or team obetima ka so bo bi nzani player ya just ade
onka keto was on
me
so on na ke fe presidency and get ni secret shoe nka onya ya ma ni yes ade no asebe na ni yekan ye ni abiro
obe very good o
wasan fast me na mankona so aka
serious very good
o person G League GFA Cup
adewe mu mi ehwe
let them
players
enjoy
na omofa no mi na we meti ase inu mi enu
every tumpo de be tiase
o da bi
ya be kwa kusi achiri
look
the
past 2 seasons kwakuyen kanokore the past 2 seasons the traditional club level na da aduana so no ntimi mfa bo mo bi because of performance of the man in the league very bad last season mo try say nkom baby ye nyina ehu yo edu ba bi we felt say they are competing for the league but it die into we panyin na wo team no mo you feel say there be aduana mo ye ne ye share sa ade na say e be GG bi free house folk mo ne ade ne ntem but say no abey media ma some text mo bibia no go stars omo ye agye position na obi anim say season na e be share ya your house ne kotoko team a obeka ho the second one no na great Olympics mo na aduana mo na on the match but say no omo aduana din na free mu say Olympics mo kwa de omo no mbe compete abe na omo njibi omo ko say aduana din na free bi e be share season ase a menu mi oni enka no krenche house folk ne kotoko de ekoye nkoyo bobo omo di but the next teams abeba omo di to compete for the league no abe mediema Samatex mo Go Stars mo aduana ontimi mo omo di emfa sense bu so mbeje league. And looking at how recently omo team na si akọ no you have to agree with them the way omo see signings no but in a way so ese omo so omo hwe nije because I dey na kwaku kana clash of profiling beat me abo omo team name
omo team no profile na sisi tuma
o do ope hwan na ade hwan akọ akobo
sisi
the way bet me ayi way so bet me ayi and in a way so what for these players no meaning nya nko for another player or no eso be ma a different dimension to the game rather than because said the air can Tombu ade bi obetimi abia obetimi akase sana be ade bia shokan be bia ni obetimi akase opele nso be enti so that kind of clash of profiles na ebedu ba bia obehia player bia enye saa adwuma ne bia bepese wonye wo yensesan ye mfa nse game ne ekoso shokan na ebo na wo shokan ne huso na wo yensesan be opele aba life for life but wo yensesan na bia enye opele bi na eba e be a different player ye mfa no ti se bia Imano entry or kotokwe. Time no jina national no mount that kind of creativity no. Yemman say opele jina bo mu no. Now ye in society Imano entry na abema. Who say a different profiling on the match. And so in a way that should also be looked at. And ye players na yen turn
proper DMs mako.
Yes.
5.
Yeah, into good signings no more bet profiling
no coach and intimate deal. You see
how we are
well pretty
left. So you see
how we are you be at the same desk when they fail to perform and you tell them that it was bad sign. That is how it's supposed to be. When you're having quality in your team, you need problem. But when you fail to make it materialize, you talk about it and you can decide to bring in 10 defensive midfielders. If you're able to create a system to accommodate them and give you results. Everybody
after Shokan signing now, him say,
that's all me natural
movie no. And I mean who's so near, but we are doing the Sedu Sana be movie. Man who the earliest magic beef you soraba. Sana could do tapas and say about his sign contract.
A friend of Mumu,
already bad.
A friend of Mumu,
okay, what to go?
Only the Alelu Tareka Jangrim Grind. Only the Yellow Sana didn't Jangrim Grind. But this season, no, because I'm about the best petting MON-FRI. DMDM now to be bas and for Fito Puacan. To put it as a gun, I made for the Bakwa. Or also, no, Ushia made for the bureau to say, oh, yeah, young man, yes, I want the high through very fit. Bobo no to Nimzano. As I want to do for one grow bomb. He's not been at his best. Anybody. Magana pa yeah Kenya bad is how money na kotokui yemfa last season kotokui ama uza ask for flash as here your medicals. Oh, okay. Also pre-season anyway na starting. Yeah, very good. As much as with this same issue yemfa kotokui example virus last season omode na Emmanuel ntwo baba ya ewo honum omokofa osekoju e de ne buy. Look at Hubejewu. Look at the quality I'm talking about. These 4 players yen kan okwenchen before so omunyi na obi ebe bakotoko no na obi a woni team na ye waje se o asambo omo a a league winning team. Listen to this. Obi anya ma akotoko no Emmanuel ntwo ni team obo obenya Hubejewu ni team obo osekoju omunyi na wo omu various team no. So obo omudi any performance na no omudi ema omu various team na ka se o asambo omo a a league winning midfield. But on Meshiayan, say ni sikwoye. And sometimes a dinin dear ubet mienya. But it is also about the coach. How didn't baby juma? How be yama or mentality na still na stay sharp because be ebano there will be pay rise our honum. The sika be kosro. Ebi a hasi no GCA ebe kosro obe fili say me cry me can do it. But is it say some obodu or share the coaching career as team be our coach be made for the so no do adwuma na. Oh yeah, na make no. Na me dey am so na Rashid Noti. Yeah. Agadas. Na ayi obaku obebo aduana kwakwa. Yeah. Say ni di kwakwa or the kwakwa. Na ba ku bi so kan ho. Na made for that ba ku bi so kan ho. Ono so another quality one no kan ho me dey am omo hwe na be ka omo boy those days World War. No kan ho ono so another quality made for that pa. Em so no cry sometimes no benchi Agadas. No bo no can say ayimu omo hwe na be ko mo na oba to vote na Emmanuel Neti ene ayi efutu na eno so kra na hwan na esanka ho it seems almost so no mo ye top midfielders pa no omo ye we on omo ye adwuma na be ku jesu ayi akwasi surutu na chiro de we mo ba be kan ho ne ade ne do also be team bi obeku bia midfielders no no because up that kind of process or person team no and a possess game no bon famra also and unkuta ball no so person always onya so many men in the midfield and in the midfield o mfa ni agro and America no it will all depend on him. They say DNT na aduana sign no aduana sign because they want to win the league. Last season yet say CEO can say omo target yes on Africa. They were aiming for the FA Cup. They couldn't win it. And he said oma pamu coach or the waba then can say on a normal day you should understand the level and the kind of idea of me here. Balotelli so they about akwesi dozu. Yeah, abodun susu dinwa. So clearly coach Wejumaye pa a lot is expected of him. Mama here na 20 dey na kakra na me ma frɛ for ne brane ade. Ma hu say Prince Anochi Balotelli was it in do there his days at Chiman City there. He was a fine player. And still a good player, but he just need solid management power. And he's also stubborn. He really knows how to play power. I'm happy for him to be at Diana. He's a proper DM. Your favorite people, they are very stubborn. But they do the right thing at the right time. They do the right thing with proper management. I agree. Management, Papa. I agree. Tell you, do not you can ask me if from one or we do this. Actually, me pay money and I'm Maya. Me. You are bonny. Me bisa ko. Me pay so mama options me. Extra life. That brings me pay money and I'm. Oh, there be there. Me there. Me ba say or person one can. Who say me oba number? Abani, eya no say na ye kan. Who be say question? Who say me no? Who say me my pie da? Who say me? Who say me no? Who say me no? Abu na na me wo fie. Who say me no? Dey bia be yezu ni mo. You see, like do the right thing at the right time. That's the best thing. Sa na club yenya e be ko bi o. Ba e ba aduma ho mate. E wo na wadwe ka to say ma me nko na club ni.
because my body man.
But so him say my corner cloud.
Me no.
Say yes na me kan ka him.
Na say wonim say my ko Friday and pa be adwuma Saturday.
Mo et minim.
But Saturday ne me wa kire me dimi nya bi.
So you do the right thing at the right at the right time. Simple.
For many a times, I want to me and he say, yeah, you. And any problem, no. And any problem, my culture movie, some are the actually where we have a few other better than me, you man. Na me am a you know, I'm the Debbie.
I do a year, dear Moabe. I'm American 20, there were 5 minutes now. Where Ghana, I wafu be U20 championship, Ghana 4-2 defeat. Sorry, Nigeria,
Chelsea for you.
Ade.
What is Jordan Henderson so?
I want to say open leaders. Tell me to not call Granny Xhaka.
Xhaka you okay. But Jordan Henderson now.
Henderson the new team.
I see.
I don't think they're going to World Cup.
Yeah, look at Chelsea omu you.
Me say I don't think they're going to World Cup.
Joko sign Morgan Rogers fair amanfo ani age.
Yeah, they drop.
Baby amone nam no mu hwe you.
Me say the Henderson ye team. Nya botre. Abu a surprise ya bontino oh. Last time I can't say be check koku. I goalkeeper ya England for goalkeeper ya Lower City Scott Castle. O say when here the swan or extend. Already to him. Occupy the all ya way.
Oh yeah.
England this season o mobile World Cup book base you know be Brighton for keeper. Or under go right you. Oh yeah you want to jama yim na jama. Mo share Ghana dey no mami. 4-2 the other anwedi opening game. Kwa 4-2 the anwedi anam yes ah.
Easy. You need evidence. I better say football. But these are the results that ever trades in football. And you tell me to bring evidence. Say, oh, then Tina Waka Ghana football. Say, I mean, you be farmer. But these are the kind of things that
you say. Justice Blay.
Yeah,
Balotelli be that's a pa. Balotelli abebo midfielders ni nyina mama. Rashid Norty, Justice Blay, Alfred Aban, Kwasido Osu, Richard Boadu. And imagine the game now, Justice Blay. Now Agadas. Now Rashid Norty. Now the all teams who are mama and saying now.
Some American how big fashion show. I don't mean na big deliver their man. You know, Oku is a good one. We say U20. They will go and come if nothing good comes out. Even if something good comes out of it, they deserve it in the transition from a heart to so. And we can't be doing the same things and expect different results. But I say, me, Ghana football is not something that we do home come over here. I say, me interest women say, that you football not say, but more I say, me yari. That is exactly in football. So I will not talk about your football. They should do these things. Communication department of the Ghana Football Association panu betimika say obi mpemponte ade ba ko chese Curtis ebo no so canteen ba ko dintia ba so say Ghana football. When somebody come out and say this who am I? Who am I? Ghana president or say Ghana ko ya de World Cup in football ni who am I? Who am I? I beg you. Ghana football is in good shape. I'm only disappointed in my father. The experience, my papa, when I don't expect him to be having these results. We're coaching to the level that we're coaching blasters, why assistant coach that. We're coaching local blasters. In the under 20, I expect him to do better for me. He's my father, but I'll tell my daddy. And now I'm not come up. Daddy, this performance there. About my money, daddy, mommy. Let's read him say, yeah, member my watch. Say that not ya because I no by there. We are meka. Daddy, result we dear. And yet, and Gideon over bounce back. But one bounce back, now you see in the other day and you man. It's all this only me.
Say, Vacras also a mama friend for them. And Lucy Yaya Ivory Coast. Nigeria share for 12 Nigeria for share preparation as a 2 to 3 months. Yeah, the Piana 20 FA players for campaign. The Piana 20 FA players for campaign.
Abu no crano ne kind day. But I never had much belief in the team.
A day.
For her, the juvenile football ne wuku masi. Inu me ni enka no krenche hu. Emu die he pa, including the senior national team. Emu die he pa na wo ti hoi. Ye kase ye ko tournament dia wo gidi say ene under 20, ebi under 17, ebi under 23, ebi under we, ombitimi akwa yi bibi. Emu die he na wo gidi. none of them and any Ghanaian ever kurum ha say a obetimi aka say oh Ghana for there omo senior national team na nya de but okwa na 17 ne de omo bo omo modern ebia okwa na 20 de omo ye de ne de ni nyina from down to top from top to down ni nyina na enkoyi. And I've been talking about this thing and yet the talent in honomu but the way I see nature talent no and emwa okumiti we met me a player ebia more talent se met me abobo pa but se me sha see free ebia ba bia omumpe football e me feel kura bia se kura honom no afuom na ye adwuma first thinking no wo sorry anopa na o ma me no papa e se kwa afuom bra enti football no eni wutrima busa won se metimi yenyini wabra nyankopon ama me saa adoma chede me dem na ka ball fuli say we do a player but me sorry ya da bia ye adwuna fom ye kwa fom ikuta se kan me do ade e wo me namu se kan bo me ne ani me namu bu enti betimi ahu say menyina betimi abebobo nda bi but me what there are other players e bi on talent ni nduru me but nam ba bi owo ene the kind of way de ne be fam ni nti no obetimi abenyina bebobo na bu ni yi. A typical example. Yen show bit say Mamenfa Abedi Pili. Are you any example? There are players are menu mienu. Yen say Abedi you Pili. And yet omo level no. In terms of say more born. And you're more level no. But oka football ni see here on the African continent kwan who are man for bebo mudi abro Abedi you Pili so. But yen na ya aware be to say ever since football came one of the greatest talent Africa produces, Abedi Ayupele. But there are people they achieve better, they played better than Ono. And yes, Omoya they see no. But because of how they came up, and near maybe an issue when so any do a mind so bad, the path for Mutiki. Your players were handed. My main fact will be a typical example. One player last season, and your last season per se, but for the past 2 seasons in the Ghana Premier League. My pen asem one of the midfielders my pen asem pan. On Surobo, why in the ball? On found only play a crowd ye. Say on a good day. So when you're day so boba on found only old midfielder or baby share defender derby. Or bet tries to obey you beat me. But him we say team now woman. Is it helping on one cast the talent? It is why your other players as he said who be Jody Ira. Yeah, other players do more than him. The and sometimes it is about the succession, the processor as a player before. And under 24 years, you have from more Mokwakubo in a way, make us say, and if not, or met me way no first defeat way, a bit me a Kelly or more spirit because we know the mentality of Ghanaian players right now in Nisro. And see, it is something that we should be looking at. Say a blasters ni bekoye, say a football ni bekoye, a young crab ni nebesha. That is why. Minim say be a rice but mamen can say me mube your club okroma say I said na ba say can coach buy no na ni players ne ball no ye way no ye way ye one no ye two no ye three at this point in time
20 years I feel na be chere no but na dey be dafa
you get a point and you say
kogu na no dey be dafa
mamen fa kotokonya example Abu there is no one in this world debate me convince me say kotoko players could tell me about players look Probia baby o free buy. Never or mobile and say the aquacusi. They came with proper talent. But say no, any amount queen for mom.
I mean farm college no me di mo chi ara men fa. But
yeah, so for me I think that
latest news are Bano HS Abdulaziz joining Barcelona.
Oh, okay.
2 years.
Really?
So what we already can go loan 2 years. Yeah. Someone signed 2 years.
That's a good one.
And only the latest report there. But I Italy the one Ghana so
no do so. Odu asem.
Odu the ono that or no the ono pen so.
And I make say na ne ho nsem te sen.
Update be ba.
Because me share that until Odu so nsem.
On your
by now na expect sen ka bi aka.
Oh. And Italy for no so no Polo Maldini ni Ronaldo resign. Omo dey adwuma no mo how many weeks? Say no 2 weeks.
There be
about 5 days. And I said 1 week.
Them ni say be do.
O kwa we anim.
There be 1 week dey be bro.
1 week dey be bro.
Omar resign.
100 pelo.
I'm from my first phone 0206 334646 0206 334646 0206 334747 0206 4747. Call out the baby Alfred fee.
Well, Abu, make us free. Fem Romeo, make us free. I am free.
Yeah, Romeo meet you.
Where Abu Damasini, my palmable. I think that Kakebo and you look at, under 20, and once a man. I am a person, me, I didn't know and crack. David Udromane, Abdul Aziz, Muyamom, Mama, to say, we tramage from Kobu, Senebayanka. A bit me a be more, the national team, yes, Sananasi. Yeah, buy and Kyle Manaman and Avesa because you see a baby blast and I'm starting free. We not send a bear more. You meant to me.
Mate, I wanted that time move for more bed. Is it be our qualify for a major tournament? It's a World Cup. And I don't have time. Your clubs in your weddings. On be release your more for the UT. My man far from Pado, the baby Alfred.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Apom sir.
No, we are not patch also.
Boko. Me the stable me kasa free Sakogu, Narelegu, Northeast.
Me ba to meet you statement.
Eja senior Ghana ye born no e ko ne ye hu so kra because over a house of foka. Seems me na ko ye kan say pre-season na heart of folk de minya hu say omo ye train bi kra na say omo
omo show mo medicals in there. Why?
Da ben.
Omo sha say ne. Omo show mo medicals na say ne.
Meeting radio mbe my heart attack o. Yo medase. One nyame aduma.
Mateo ni nyame ntra. Me fa foforo. Ba do dia ne baby Alfred fi.
Abu FM 1 CD ni kata free aso ase.
Me ba to meet you minia.
Me de makase de bia me ne Richard be ya adwene wo de bia ne nsem na waka. Abu ye football na say o ka enkosi fi. Mpanyifo no nyoma adwene say o mo se so mo suban. Mpanyifo no o mo nyoma adwene so mo se so mo suban. O hwe friend say the free under 20 the quality work up by place in book work up in ya under 20 quality by e bo die place e hu omo aye de ti omo dia e de ayu e dia am ko ne nan AC Milan yi omo nya hwim ate bo no omo body si no e omo se scanner enya de ba e bi mu use talent no e no wodi sa e no ato no scanner no ye de oji bi penyi no ka ba maka national team na bo no 70-30 you. Itembi ya no bokra ne oniskana na agi no so nye bo no ba bebo. Oh.
Mate.
Ti o se ene Ricardo Canadian. Li bia no ani o se ko so Ghana football say uko Europe say o musie o football different.
Mate ma me na me fa foforo na nkofo weche. Me ba do dia ne baby Alfrefi. Hello call out me nka.
Hello.
Yeah, udi ni baby Alfrefi.
E ba say fa ne boat me ka say got.
What in meet you?
Okay, Abu kakra me kan say general class no. E said the idea na ka finance no perfect but o mo finance ni o mo yi sin say defending midfielders nko abẹ for anti players no. O mo first year ni wi ni no man ko yi tani ya ni e say ko o mo so mo fi on the Las Vegas pese o mo yes finance no but imagine ka ko ni has na ko yes defensive midfielders 4 year. And I have a capacity, and the moon is a finals sometimes. Yeah, I have positions in our club because Diana defending midfielders is a sanatana. A branch of a color midfielder in Swaba. And what's our fertility must have a count since the finals of Munjani. And I'm the Yaman midfielders now our counters. Latif and a dealer's account. Latif and a dealer. Yeah, no, account.
Ati, mamere na me fa nipa foforo na me phone no twato. Last call out dini baby Alfrefi.
Yeah, Abu, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend me last see me friend fi ajumago.
Baba jo wi mama ya meet you.
Abu na ko gubala se kan. Na man fo ntiase. Abu, shey sai Yandro Mendy and ya sign sika putu. 2025 ya na me hwe no Cape Coast ya ni Ghana yenkola ina bobo Cape Coast stadium. Ti se on we na baby awadu. Ndiye yekom ha no Abu aya mutro no mukasa me de aya me ya se wo ye Madrid ni bi ko me ye Madrid ni pa aya munja ya yekom asem ni ka bi ko ka mumfa Abu Yan your mind way and me share no keep coach here 2 years here new. And this year should be a could. But the players and I am so almost bobo na so much you so no go pay be medi kakra bia na me too much you omo put here for bia so omo be make so me come ani hwe yan your mind you know you keep coach here and then 2 years this is here on baby on nam.
Ati nyame be FC Kuru.
Oh,
nyame be ya abotre. Nana no be. Nana no be. Dabi nana no eze nana no be why?
Nyangu ni Brazil na no we fu yi efi mu no nyangu ni Brazil.
Why? Ba me fazi. Surprise ya ko. Quick here me na so ne ade.
Ma me nya ne sentence wa. Me dey bi ma na so betimi a. Nyanka sa me so.
Oh, okay.
And they're Fred Dickness, Comfort Safo, and I'm so needing the Pastor Prince.
Oh, okay.
And I'm in the Dickness, Comfort Safo. You didn't do another didn't near Anti-Ifro. And Yami Aduma, 30th year, and I'm on Ponte, opposite Palace, no, and on Bay year. Radio, Daddy, Yanko Pon show day. Now, Untimum Ward, because see mommy, a cheap bro.
I mean, share that did
easy.
Fantastic.
Hydro bell wende. Yanko pon shada dide. Nyame adma 30th year and mo ye.
Mate. E be koni akwa support to daddy. E don apim obi are no ye. Nyambo cha. Ye be na de be sen hia na de aka to aso. Ye call prime time exactly 6. E ba be to aso da mam ye da mas. Me show bibia.
Fakye Sports was brought to you